Why Ayden in North Carolina, which is one of the smallest towns in North Carolina, has the hot mark.
Oh, that's so awesome, but first, let's hit it! Hi, this is Alan Victoria. Welcome to our channel.
And if this is your first time in our channel and you wanted to know everything about Greenville, North Carolina, please subscribe in our channel. Also, push that ring bell to get notified when we put in new videos, and also give us thumbs up and support our channel.
Honestly, we get calls, texts, and emails from people locally, internationally now too. That's fun. Looking to talk about why they want to upsize, downsize, relocate, shift, my favorite word, shift, here in the Greenville, North Carolina and surrounding areas all the time. So please call us, ding ding ding, and then we can talk, because I love talking to people, and really I see our job as matchmakers.
Let's go to the point.
Yes.
We wanted to talk about the Ayden and geographically and Greenville.
Yes.
They are not far from each other. The population of the Ayden is 5.2 thousand,
which is very, very small.
What is the Greenville?
Almost 100,000.
And if you wanted to do the land-wise, 3 square miles is for the Ayden.
And Greenville is 35.63 square miles, so Greenville is much bigger. So Ayden reminds me of my hometown in Boston, where I was born, which was only 1 mile, which means everybody knew each other.
And elevation point of view is 66 feet from the ocean level.
And Greenville is only 56.
But the fun numbers comes from here. The
Yes.
density. Density in Ayden is 1338 per square per mile.
What does that mean, density?
Means the number of people that live in that area, no?
Oh, okay. Whereas the density in the square mile is 2,660 in Greenville, so it's much more.
Therefore, in Greenville is double dense, as twice as basically Ayden. And the married population in Ayden is 34.1% versus the
Greenville, which we have more single people, 29.1.
And commuting that people are doing in Ayden is around 21 minutes.
And that's probably to Greenville, because Greenville takes about 20 minutes to get to from Ayden. And in Greenville itself, we're driving about 18 minutes.
And from crime point of view, we have 25.8% in Ayden.
And it's 27.6% in Greenville.
Therefore, it has lower crime rate respect to the Greenville. Now,
But the climate is very similar.
yes.
Okay, we're similar. What about economically?
Therefore, climately, since are close, they are very similar. But my wife said, what is the economy? Economy, basically income for median family. The income is 48.2K.
And in Greenville is 55K, so people have more money in Greenville. Air quality, though.
Air
People
quality,
are breathing.
72.7%, which is 100 is the best.
And 64% in Greenville, so they have just better air in Ayden, because there's just more space.
Water quality is very similar.
What's the next one?
And also the medium home cost in Greenville is how much?
200K?
200K. And for Ayden, we are talking about 15 to 20% lower than Greenville.
Oh, which is really amazing. Now, Ayden is really 5 miles from Winterville, 12 miles to ECU, 13 miles from Ayden. So this is Ayden Medical Center, which is the big hospital around here. So it is close to everything, and yet it still has this small town. In fact, it is one of the smallest small towns in all of North Carolina, as my husband said at the beginning.
And also the fun thing is they have an annual
Collard
festival, which is the week following by Labor Day.
And they do have 3 schools in Ayden, because it's a small place. They have Ayden Elementary, Ayden Middle, and Ayden Grifton High School.
With respect to the Greenville, we have so many, district and subdivision that we have a different.
It's just one zip code. Again, it's a much smaller, more close-knit
Therefore,
community.
zip code wise,
however, it is growing and growing fast.
Zip code wise, we just have 28513. That is the only zip code in Ayden.
And we have 4 zip codes in Greenville. Now, moving on though to property taxes, because everybody likes to know about those taxes and saving money.
Yes. What is the property tax?
It is 17% cheaper in Ayden than in Greenville, no?
Yes. And the funny thing is, the home ownership is completely different. 48.7% of people that residing in Ayden, they are homeowners.
Which is amazing. Whereas compared to Greenville, it's only 28.6. So Greenville does not have as much home ownership as Ayden.
20% more home ownership. And that tell you that even the rentals in Greenville, there are more people that renting respect to Ayden. Sorry. For example, in Ayden, 39.7% they're renting. What about Greenville?
57.7. Moving on though, let's talk about cost of groceries. Now, again, it's very similar to where we're all saving money compared to say California and New York and Florida. Hi Floridians who watched our video, hi. But the cost of living is cheaper here and even cheaper, I think, in Ayden. So let's talk about that. Groceries.
For respect to national, is 94.1%. What is the Greenville?
95.5. So we're still lower than average for both, but they have it even lower there.
Health-wise, it's similar because we are using the Wyden Medical Center.
We're all using the same hospital. What about housing?
Housing, 43.9% for Ayden respect to the national.
And it's 54.5% for Greenville.
Therefore, you can say this number is 17 to 18% different.
Our utilities are pretty much the
same. And the medium home cost for Greenville, how much is that?
125.9, and that sounds to me like not a nice area to buy buying a house.
And 101.6K for the
again,
Ayden.
you can still find something in Ayden. I will say though, Ayden is just chock full of new construction. And what I mean by new construction, we are talking houses that are well over all those numbers that we just talked about. We're talking 250 and above, which again, I said 250 and above because here in Greenville, we're probably talking over 300, probably closer to 315, 307 maybe, I can think of one. Anyway, for new construction.
Therefore, let's compare, for example, December 2020 to December 2021.
I thought we wanted to run through quickly run through all the new construction options. Though.
Okay, my wife wanted to do the new construction.
I love talking about new construction. We're going to do a video in the future just talk about all this new construction in Greenville, Ayden, Winterville, everything. But for now, just to give you some options, call us because I love looking at all of these new builds and it kind of protects you from when you go into these builders saying, buy us home and spend all this money and then the other new construction might have been better. But let's just run through. You have Will Kuhn, you have Reggie Spain, which are all here. Century Complete, Southern Development Group, D.R. Horton, First Colony Construction. These are all different new construction options that we have around here. And they're typically building by the golf course these days and on Jolly Road and closer.
We have two golf courses.
Yeah, basically. 2 golf course and then one on the Heinz Extension. Just to give you some out there, and then some of them come with the golf club membership. So if you're in Ayden and you want to be part of the golf club where you can go to the tennis courts or in the pool, some of these new constructions come with automatic memberships for a year. So yay, a little quirk.
Therefore, let's go highlight some of the different features of the Ayden new construction with the Greenville, North Carolina and Winterville, North Carolina. For example, if you are a backyard lovers, Ayden is a great area because most of this construction, they have between 0.57 acres of the lot
to 1.31, but
1.2 to 1.3 acres of lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of, if you want a backyard, Ayden is where you need to be because Greenville, the new construction is not really coming with a big backyard, generally speaking, unless you're going to spend a lot more money. But versus Ayden to where you're going to get that backyard to where you can have your grills and your picnic and all of this fun stuff. And invite us over because I love food, so invite me over.
Therefore, if you are talking about technology, some of the builders like a D.R. Horton, they implement a smart technology. Like
they're doing that in Greenville too. They're doing that in both.
Therefore, I wanted to say that they putting also a smart technology in these houses.
Right, that means they can listen to you, Alexa.
And most of them, they offer you even 1 year membership at the golf course.
We talked about that.
We talked about in the other video.
No, just now.
You talk about it?
I said it.
I forgot it. Therefore, that is also another extra bonus that you get for the Ayden.
Right. So I love going to Ayden. Call me anytime. We will head there and look at all those new constructions. Or if you're looking for a bargain, Ayden is a great place for a bargain for those older homes too. They're just much more affordable. And
if you wanted to talk also about like a square footage, if you average a square footage in Greenville is between 133 to 136 dollar per square feet. versus the Ayden, we were talking about 90 to 110.
So
Therefore, you can say that is a good price to a start. And as my wife said, because of this all-units construction that doing in the golf course road, is really all of the properties are appreciating faster than like 5 years ago.
Right, and just everything around here is growing fast. The whole area is just a growing community. So we love talking to people, helping you out, getting you those homes, new, old, whatever it is that's in your budget. We're there for you. We love helping you. That's kind of our job. We're matchmakers.
And thank you for watching video.
Thank
If you
you.
found this information valuable, please subscribe our channel and have a wonderful day, guys.